¿Cómo estamos? ¿Cómo estamos acá? Estamos bien. Mira, otra vez el teléfono.
Buscar algo por curiosidad, tal si hay una forma de hacer ese final.
Ah, vale, sí, búscalo.
We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever one you like.
Sigue sin estar lo del ordenador. Nada. Pocha garganta. Estáis poniendo todos malos. Madre mía. Me tengo que pegar todo. Hoy toquete. La otra diciéndome que vaya a hacer la compra, pues yo no voy a hacer nada. El virus, sí. Completamente. Tenemos que enviar los virus. Los viruses del santuario. Todos los virus. Para ti. Todos para ti.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office.
Sí.
Because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
No sé aceptarlos. Déjame en paz.
Ok, ya busqué nada más por curiosidad. Ok, no hay solución, nomás se tiene ahí para joder la autodestrucción.
Ah, simpático entonces. A ver.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
¿Qué más?
Tú, ya sabes, si no se te ocurre algo, yo aquí estoy.
Ahora mismo no se me ocurre nada.
Ok,
Toquetea.
entonces te doy una pista. Ve a donde está la grúa. O bueno, la cosa esa, la plataforma esa que se mueve.
Way to the
Sí.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No podemos a matar.
Stanley was so
no.
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't
Ahora,
fired years ago.
¿ves esa plataforma como que está ahí? O sea, esa como pasillo, camino que hay ahí.
Sí.
Cuando pase la plataforma por encima, tírate. Y es todo lo que te voy a
Look,
decir.
Stanley, I think perhaps
Vale.
we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing.
Por si acaso
but
recuerda que
you
no saltas para que no te
all
tires
this
antes de
time.
tiempo.
There's someone you've been neglecting.
¡Ey!
Really?
Sí.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Pues yo creo que
I
si
don't know
quieres
how
hacerme
to
cosas
convince
malas.
you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Mentira, me quieres matar.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
No.
Give me a chance.
No. No te voy a dar ningún chance. Ninguno.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red.
No.
I still don't think we're communicating
Ah.
properly. Stanley walked through the... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley.
Gracias.
You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've
Sí,
chosen?
quiero ver.
Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here.
Ah.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map. Because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
¿Por qué no?
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures.
Sí,
Is this what
texturas,
you
porque si no
wanted?
serían
Was it
cuadros
worth
rosas y negros.
ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do
Sí.
you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see.
Sí, lo que yo quería.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made
Oye,
this
hay
game
otra.
better?
¿Podemos ir para
What
allá?
did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Vale.
There we go. A third option. This already feels
Ooh.
leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
No. Venga, a ver.
Okay,
Ooh.
I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
5. Son muy buenas.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I
Claro.
really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Ah,
And
nice.
to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this
Vale,
one.
vamos.
Let's take a look.
Venga. Oh. ¿Qué? Ah. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Son peñas real que han hecho el juego súper rápido?
La verdad no sé.
¿Qué
Creo que
te-
no.
No, porque pone cosas de online, no sé qué movida, yo no estoy online.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Ah,
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
claro.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Nice. Ahora cambia de repente el
In this
juego.
game,
Uy,
the
¿por qué hay un
baby
bebé?
crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very
Ah.
meaningful game,
Hmm.
all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
Entiendo,
I think the art world will really take notice. But
entiendo.
of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours
Llevo
of
casi
play
2.
to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Yo las tomo.
Gracias por no ir a presionar el botón.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Para las
If
dos
it's the latter,
cosas.
well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Ah, bueno.
Thank you for playing.
De
Your
nada.
input was extremely valuable.
De
Oh,
nada.
hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Al Angry Birds de repente.
What do we
Yo qué sé.
here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Venga.
Ah,
¡No!
what do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
Que son los
But
mismos
it seems
creadores.
obvious to me
Increíble.
that
No.
you're meant to
Ah.
play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians.
Indemnización,
deliberately
entonces.
from
Demanda.
up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
A ver. Vale. Qué nice. Este juego lo he querido jugar en algún momento. La verdad. Vamos para abajo.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
¡Ay, qué bonito! Mira esto. Naturaleza.
It is. It's an open world game.
Good
Good
night.
God, quickly block it off.
¡Oh! ¿Por qué?
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
Por poco
I
que.
really wandered off into that thing. That big
Una cosa.
open, just wandering around. No right
Sí,
or wrong directions. No
decisiones.
path to follow. You can just go in any...
Oye, le jode mazo que
Heavens,
tome
we
decisiones.
avoided it.
Impresionante.
We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Veo la cosa afuera.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
No, me estaba gustando.
Wonderful.
¿Soy un
See,
coche?
this is exactly what I had in
Quiero
mind.
ser un coche.
Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here.
Quiero
Now
ser un
this
coche.
is game design. Stanley, if
A
you
veces yo
manage
no.
to get lost
Le
in
vamos
this
a jugar, pero al
game, I
final
will be
nunca jugamos.
phenomenally
Tenemos que
impressed.
jugar a Rocket League. A Rocket League.
Dale. Y si quieres luego lo
Okay, so what
descargo
exactly
otro
do we
día.
do here?
Sí.
Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously
Vamos al
there's no
azul.
racetrack.
Me gusta el azul.
Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
Espérate, sí, creo que sí hay una pelota
I
atrás.
think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We
¿O
shall
dónde
run the
estará?
bases
Sí,
and do a touchdown
sí, que
together.
debería haber una pelota.
Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
¡Ah! ¿Dónde? ¡Pelota! ¡Pelota! ¡Uy, voy deprisa! ¡Deprisa! ¡Pelota! ¡Pum!
Quizás si eres un auto.
¡Pum! Brum, brum.
Encárame así. Messi. Messi.
¡Gol!
Are you doing it? Are you winning?
No
Is this
exploto.
fun?
Yeah,
Is it better
qué
than my
triste.
miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I
Uy.
have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if
Boom.
one ball
No le estoy
generates
haciendo
a
caso.
certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even
Toma.
more euphoric sports experience. I'm
Toma.
going to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel
Vamos a otra
amazing,
pelota.
doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable.
¡Pa!
More balls.
Uy, señor, creo que se está pasando, pero bueno. ¡Pa! ¡Fútbol!
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun?
Sí,
Is this a real video game?
pelota.
Well,
Pa.
I sure hope you're having a good time because
Entra
guess
ahí.
what? It's over.
¡Gol!
That's
Ay.
right. Your little fun comes to an end.
Ah, ¿por
This
qué?
is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you.
¿Qué
Without
pasará
rules or
si...?
boundaries.
¡Luego!
What are you doing?
No sé, me he tirado.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
Ah,
How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Pues solo te queda avanzar.
oh, tranquilidad. Por fin.
Ok, ya que tranquilidad, te voy a contar 2 secretos.
Me callo.
Ahora que hay tranquilidad, te voy a contar 2 secretos.
Sí.
La primera, en el juego original no era el de Firewatch, era Minecraft.
Ah, me habría gustado que fuera Mike.
Sí, pero probablemente si hubiera sido por copyright, porque Microsoft.
Sí.
Lo otro, hay un logro. Espérate, vamos a recuperar.
Hay un logro y se muere. Se muere el máster. Voy a beber agua mientras se muere el máster.
Vale, hay un logro
Sí.
con lo del bebé que sí es andar presionando el botón por 4 horas.
Qué dolor.
Hay gente casi directos tratando de sacar ese logro.
Qué dolor.
Si le dan 1000 euros a Stevie, va a sacar ese logro.
Literal. ¿Por 1000 euros? Sí. ¿Me quedaré
O sea,
sin
creo que-
dedo? Puede ser.
Creo que te deja poner pausa, así que igual y lo que se podría hacer es grabar y pausar cada cierto tiempo.
Puede ser. Oye, pero ¿lo de tirarme ha sido jaja o tenía que tirarme?
No, sí tienes que seguir.
Ah,
Ah, sí sigues por acá.
aquí no hay nada. Bueno. ¡Ah! Me ha encontrado.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
Sí.
And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
No.
Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
Ah,
The end will be here soon. Very soon.
ah.
I can wait.
Vale. Nice. A ver.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Un lugar seguro. La piscina. No sé entonces para qué salí.
Entonces, ¿vas a querer otra pista o ahora sí ahora se te ocurrió algo?
Hacer lo mismo pero ir por la puerta roja, yo qué sé.
Dale.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Claro que sí, porque es azul y es
And here it
bonita,
was.
ya lo he dicho.
The lounge. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
¿Te puedo cerrar la puerta en plan de no jodete? Ahí está, perfecto, muchas gracias. ¡Ah! Master está encima de Brugge. ¡Ah! Ahí está.
¿Cómo que yo estoy...? Ah, te entendí, está haciendo de
Stanley was
Brooke
so
como de
bad
no.
following
Es Master
directions,
siendo
it's
Master.
incredible.
¡Ah! Mira, el pollo está encima de Master.
What?
Ahí. Estupendo.
Years ago.
Hola.
No sé, un acomodo raro.
¡Ah! Vale, no hay nadie encima de nadie ahora. No sé quién ha entrado.
Invasión,
Look, Stanley, I think
¡Ah!
I have
Ahora
a
alguien está
problem.
encima de Mizu. No sé quién es
I'm
ahora.
not your enemy,
Bueno, ahora lo
really,
miro.
I'm not. I realize that investing in your
A ver,
trust in someone
apuntemos
else
bien.
is difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you
Ah, apuntemos
all
bien.
this time.
¿Qué tal te iba?
Perfecto.
Bien.
A ver. ¿Quién está encima de Mizu? El Master está encima de Mizu. Seguimos apartando gente.
Mira,
Ah.
Porque
ahorita-
tenés toda la gente acumulada.
ahorita
ahí.
lo que estoy tratando es Misu es de que haga primero los finales normales antes de meterse a lo del contenido nuevo.
Porque es más raro. Me gustan las cosas raras. ¿Qué
Sí,
sé?
es más gracioso cuando vayas.
No, llamada que creo que si Misu sabe cierta cosa, se va a mezclar luego para sacar los finales normales.
Ah, cierto, cierto.
Rojo.
Cierto,
Listen
cierto,
carefully,
cierto.
this is important.
Rojo.
Sí, luego va a ser muy confuso si
Rojo.
intenta hacerlo con
Rojo. Au.
eso encima.
Sí.
Oh, thank God you are
La
willing
puerta
to
en la
listen
que-
to me. Do you see that I
¿Pero
really
de qué
have
va
wanted you to be happy all this
De
time?
no hacerle caso a este
Vale,
tipo
jugar
porque me
videojuegos.
cae mal.
Choices. The
Son
two of us
finales
always
nomás,
trying to
o sea,
get
como tú
somewhere
sí,
that isn't
o sea,
here. Running,
es en contra de los
running,
finales,
running, just
literalmente.
the way you're doing right now.
Sí, va
Ah,
a
estoy en bucle.
caminar.
But it's killing us, Stanley.
Lo que me hizo gracia
I wanted
fue
to stop.
No, no sé.
Stevie ya conocía la canción del elevador
We'd
porque
be
yo la
so
puse en
much
algún
happier
sitio.
If we
Sí.
just stopped.
No, no paremos.
And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
No, pare, sigue, sigue. No,
No,
pare,
pare,
sigue.
sigue.
Eso.
También le dije a Stevie porque esto ya no vas a ver que en el juego original salía Minecraft.
What
¿Qué es esto?
Sí.
are you looking for?
Hola, ¿qué es esto? Lucecitas. El espacio. Uy, esto me gusta.
Yes.
El planetario.
Oh, it's beautiful. If I
Colores.
can stay
Hey.
right here, right in this moment,
Hey.
with this place, Stanley, I think I feel,
Esto
Happy.
era de
I
colores.
actually feel
¿Dónde
happy.
estarán los besos?
Happy. Happy, happy, happy. Happy.
Happy.
¿Me puedo tirar a tomar por culo? No,
Inténtalo.
no, no me deja. Colores, drogas. ¡Yeah!
Uy. Reproductor de Windows Media, let's go.
Literal. Vaya, habrá críos que no sepan qué es eso. Es muy triste.
Hay una sala en el VR chat que es así.
La habrán sacado aquí, a lo mejor como inspiración. ¿Me tengo que quedar o me puedo pirar? Luces de
Resubido.
colores. Luces de colores. Ta 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 tarara. Luces de colores.
Medio falopa tener un planetario en la oficina, pero bueno.
Dudo ya de que esto sea una oficina.
Muy mal, Stevie.
¿Por qué?
No hay que dudar, hay que confiar.
No. Me piro. No sé cuánto tiempo va a estar eso así. Ah,
No, wait. Where are you going?
pues... ¿Fuera? Es que no pasaba nada. ¿Me aburro?
Oh,
I am...
no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset.
Ah.
We'll lose all of this.
Ah, vamos para arriba.
Qué linda esa
Tírate por las
Stevie.
escaleras, Stevie.
Sí, Stevie hace
Please,
caso.
no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Ah, mover. Vamos para arriba.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
¿Matarme, no? Ti, 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 ti. ¡Ué!
Thank God.
¡Ah!
You lived.
Vamos otra vez.
You had me. No, no. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go
Jodete.
back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both
Jodete.
go back. Why are you doing this?
Jodete.
Jodete. ¡Uy!
Stanley, let's
Joder.
go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
No.
No.
Is this really how much you dislike my game?
May I see it?
That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Sí,
Am I reading the situation correctly?
claro. Me hace feliz. ¡Uy! Joder.
Maybe you're
No se va a matar nunca.
I don't
Yo
know
creí que esa era la
I
última.
just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
Sí, mucho
It
pedir.
looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
Sí, que tomar
Well, this
decisiones.
one is yours.
Vale. Vamos a la sala esta. Uy, qué lento voy.
Tenía las dos
Stevie,
piernas
te
rotas,
partiste las
Stevie.
piernas.
Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
Me estoy burlando de ti.
Joder.
Ay, qué divertido. Ay, qué divertido.
A mí me intriga saber qué pasa si se sigue tirando prolongadamente.
Se va a morir.
Pues lo
Eso
vas
va
a
pasar.
comprobar.
¿Sí?
No hay mucha ciencia. Cuando te tiras por un balcón te caes y te mueres.
Y... ¡Uy!
Is it over?
No sé,
It's going to restart, isn't it?
supongo.
I'm going back.
Volvamos. Vale.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be.
El de los
Stanley just
ordenadores ya
needed
no
to get to the
funca.
meeting room,
No
and
sé
from
por
then
qué.
on, he would never be alone ever again.
El de los ordenadores se ha muerto, el coso.
Si preguntan de qué está hablando, por si acaso yo no está en la pista, estoy dejando que está en... Si no piden la pista, pues que saque su historia.
Sí, sí, que le den es más divertido.
Lo cual me hizo gracia porque llegó a la parte de cuando desobedeces y te llega a la oficina, que es como de usa el módulo de voz.
When
Ah,
Stanley came
ya.
to a set of
Pero que
two
Stevie
open
ni siquiera
doors,
estaba
he
intentando
entered
hablar,
the
era como
door
de
on his left.
seguramente hay algo detrás de esa librería. Y yo como de,
Es que estaba abierta. A ver.
Yo callándome, güey. Pero que sí lo intente. La que ya que se le acaben las ideas, ahí igual y si suelto una pista. Porque si hay cosas que son muy específicas.
Sí.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his
Por ejemplo, ya le
Tocar.
conté. Le conté porque no lo va a hacer. Que el logro del bebé por 4 horas es real.
Sí, es verdad.
Y yo dije, si le dan 1000 euros a Tibi, lo hace.
Sí,
Sí, es obvio.
sí,
Sí.
sí.
Sí, sí.
Incluso por
Son
100.
250
Por
euros la
un euro,
hora, es
mentira.
buen precio.
Sí, la verdad que sí.
500 euros.
Venga, ya puso precio, 500 euros.
¡Eh! ¡Epa! A ver.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
¿Cómo que
So
no?
he turned around and got back on track.
No. Aquí hay algo. Yo lo sé. Huele a algo. Si no, por...
Huele al armario del conserje.
No choice to make, no path to follow. Just
Huele a
an
encierro.
empty broom closet. No reason
Como
to
dice
still
yo.
be here.
Huele a encierro.
Si me dices que no me permanezca aquí, voy a permanecer aquí. Yo soy así.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Yep.
He wasn't even doing anything.
Yep.
At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it
La
is,
puerta.
he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet?
Sí,
Standing around doing nothing?
sí.
Why? Please offer me
Divertido.
some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Divertido. ¿Qué más necesitas de explicación? No, no lo entiendo. Hay herramientas, se
You
huele...
do
a
realize
cosas.
there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Ah,
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
no.
But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story.
Porque no, es adhesiva,
whatsoever.
hay... Bueno,
I
¿dónde
never would have
está?
thought to mention it.
La inglesa... Un coso de radiación.
Hay una escoba. Con la escoba se vuela.
Maybe to you this is
Bruja,
somehow
bruja.
its
Ya no
own
me quites
function
el
in
negocio.
life. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say,
Es un
"Oh,
negocio.
Ah,
did you
te
get
tocó
the
el final del
broom
armario de
closet ending?
limpieza. Ese
The
final
broom
fue
closet
mi
ending
favorito.
was my favorite. I hope your friends find this concerning.
No.
No, lo
Sí.
probamos.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
¡Oye!
He probably enjoyed it because of the family
Y no tenía
tradition
bigote.
of the years.
Ni todo la
Rather
verdad.
with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
¡Oh!
Mira,
Que de lo
nunca
que-
vi un juego que te puteara tan lindo.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion
lindo.
about what's going on right now. You're dead.
¿Cómo que muerto?
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Ah,
Now, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
ah.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby?
Que le dé un cabezazo
The
al-
person at this computer
Es que sí se murió.
the important countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their
Mira,
corpse
Bruca.
from the area.
Por
fin
and
Master no está
instruct
encima de
another
algo.
human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics
Bien hecho.
and filling them in on the history of
Estaba muy
narrative
rica.
tropes
Me
in
compré
video
una
gaming.
pizza Misu.
So that the irony
De mi
and
¿Y por
qué yo? ¿Por qué a mí?
commentary of
¿Yo qué
this
te
game
hice?
is not lost
¿Por
No,
qué?
pero porque tú eres chileno y vayas a entenderme lo que estoy hablando.
No, voy a salir
Ay,
al pasillo.
entiendo.
Me gusta estar aquí.
A mí no me gusta la pizza con carne.
Y otra de
Mira, hay una,
napolitana con pesto.
hay una bombilla muy bonita, de luz cálida. Que esa como me la pongas en casa te mato. Porque la luz cálida es lo peor
Está
que
caro.
existe.
Está caro.
No, la luz cálida es
Y
una
es
mierda.
amarillo.
Es que no se ve nada con esa luz. O sea, yo no sé por qué hay gente que le gusta esa luz.
Porque se
Depende de
sienten
la intensidad
tranquilos,
de la
porque
luz.
depende
Y
de...
también la luz cálida es más similar a la luz solar.
Ya no me va a decir
Uno está
nada.
más cómodo.
Mira, sal.
Sí.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Y ahora vuelve a entrar.
Vámonos.
You too. Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
Sí, somos.
Fish?
Sí.
Yes. Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Vale.
Yo no sé qué pasa. Porque esto es más un easter egg, creo.
Ah,
Creo.
creo. Qué bonito directo. Yo metía en un armario.
A ver, entre
Grandísimo
esto,
contenido.
entre esto y lo del elevador mientras me fui a comer, que fue como de, Master, confírmame, esto es un bucle.
Oye, por lo menos eso tenía musiquita de fondo. Esto tiene un... ahí de fondo, ¿sabes? Así vamos para adelante.
Stanley.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Para abajo no
office.
voy a ir porque ya es el final de ese. Así vamos para... Uy, esto... Esto no se abre. Triste. ¿Qué le ha dado al máster? No sé, le ha dado un...
Que le hablaron.
Ah, vale. Aquí sigue sin poder hacer nada. Solo pone dinero y cagar aquí. Ya está.
¿Qué suena como feo?
¡Oh! Estaba aquí. Vale, tengo que encontrar el ordenador.
What?
¿Qué pasó?
¿El ordenador qué es? Vale.
¿Qué pasa, tío?
No sé. Ué. ¿Qué le pasa a las luces? Ir matando osos panda. Vale. La luz de esa ahí hace cosas raras. No sé qué es.
Creo que es una colisión que te hace eso, no es como del juego.
Here's the door, just go.
Ah, gracias. Vale, aquí tenemos esto. Ya vamos para abajo. Lo de aquí creo que ya lo he hecho todo, que era lo de los botones. Y lo de ir directamente para afuera. Pero bueno. ¿Y si voy otra vez para arriba?
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office?
No lo sé.
That's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Yo también. ¿Habrá algo distinto? Enseguida lo sabremos.
Lo sabremos después de estos mensajes. Pum, anuncio.
Falta eso.
Únase al santuario stripper.
Andish de palta.
Oye, por aquí antes intenta caminar, pero no llega a
Ay,
ningún
Dios,
lado,
tengo
creo.
un sueño.
Uy, sí se te nota, ¿no?
Ya
Here
hemos
we are,
vuelto.
Stanley. It's your boss's office.
Sí.
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator.
Sí,
It's still just exactly what it is.
supongo.
What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again.
No lo
Habrá
sé.
algo en el baño
Fleshed
ahora.
out the plot of the
Ah, vamos a
story
mirar.
in new and fascinating ways I could have
Piano.
never
Piano.
It's that keen eye for storytelling that
Fue
you
su-
have.
fue
An
súper
incisive
decepcionante.
rapid fire of critical
¿No lo pudiste
plot
tocar?
points,
No.
one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of
Luego buscarlo, o
uncompromising
sea,
narrative.
es gracioso. Para mí no, pero
I'm
para el resto
bolted to
supongo
the
que sí.
edge of my seat.
Para el resto.
No me deja salir. Joder.
Mira, esto no sirve de nada, pero veo primero 8.
8. No veo nada. Ah,
Sí.
dices en el pozo. Vale. Perdón.
Tú dale.
8.
¿Listo?
Ah,
8.
8.
increíble.
Es la misma energía de 27.
Vale, pues tiene pinta de que
Oh,
aquí
me
no hay
duele la panza.
nada. ¿Quién ha entrado
Al
ahora?
hogar.
El cart.
Vale,
la
no hay gente, nadie encima de gente. Vale.
A Belkan le duele la guata.
Vale, pues volvemos
Como
a
mucho.
bajar, supongo, porque no veo nada.
Muy mal, no
Me duelen
compartí.
los estógamos.
No veo
No se
que...
me va a pasar.
Vamos otra vez para abajo.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again.
Sí.
Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Inteligencia. Tener 2 dedos de frente.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he? Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Ahí ha ido.
Mind Control Facility.
Puto pelota. Vale.
Bro.
Ok, por si acaso.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
Ya no hay nada,
screens.
guys.
What
TV.
horrible secret
Toma.
did
Ah, no
this
sé.
place
Espérate.
hold? Stanley
menos.
thought
¿Te,
to
te puedes
himself.
subir a la silla?
Did he have the strength to find out?
¡Ay! Casi. Lo he hecho. Antes lo he hecho. Sí. Me he subido a la mesa.
Venga, tírate.
Ah, me puedo ya. ¡Ay! Nice.
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility.
O sea, no te lo iba a decir aún, pero ya que te ibas a quedar encerrada ahí. Como-
You're welcome.
Es de eso que te digo que son muy
Getting to the
específicos.
bottom of the mind
2013.
control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us
Arde el
lots
mate
of
no
photos
sirve
of
para
it.
el agua.
And
Qué
I feel
grande
very
Twitter.
superior about it.
El
And
mate
you're all
provoca
very, very
acidez.
clever. Good for you. Anyway.
Somos
when
muy
it came to
listos.
Good for you.
graduating,
Me encanta
Bien.
el tono con el que lo dicen.
Sí.
Pero yeah, anyway, good
Goof
for you.
of ours. So, here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your
Yay.
perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content?
Sí.
Always more content, more content, more.
Ma.
And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game, with secrets and Easter eggs.
Caro.
How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You
Impresionante.
won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are.
Me van a hacer
We call this
un
track
reroll de la...
Good job, you've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Well done.
Good job, you did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful.
Porque suena como una canción que pasaría en el regular show.
But now it's an ending. Now
No
it's
sé.
an ending.
Porque sí.
I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier.
Bien.
Chase your dreams. But railings don't mean anything.
No, no significa nada.
Good job. You did it.
La está reviviendo.
You did it. Good job. You did it. Good job. You did it.
Si me dan la oportunidad de tirarme de algún lado, yo me
buena la
tiro.
canción, bueno.
Good job. You did it. Good job.
Me pongo a bailar.
Sí, yo estoy bailando.
Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.